What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to try a couple of things to try to diagnose the C5 Z06. Now, I know we have made this video numerous times, but I keep having people commenting saying that it may be this or maybe that. So what's going on now is that I did put the car up for sale. I put it up for $15,000, and a lot of people are worried that it's another issue. Maybe it's not lifters, right? Now, a part of me feels that people are going to do that so they can negotiate. I'm at $15,000 firm. If I don't get the money for it, if I don't sell it, I just fix it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't have the money for it right now. I'm just tired of spending the money on it. So we are going to go ahead and get it fixed, but on Saturday is when I'm dropping it off. If you guys are interested in this vehicle, before Saturday, let me know. You got to come get it, and yeah, you can buy it. $15,000. Otherwise, it's going to the shop, and it's going to come out stronger than what it is now. And if I do sell it from that point, the price is going up, obviously, right? So what we're going to do today is two things. Number one, we're going to get by the harmonic balancer and see if the noise is coming from there, see if we can kind of detect that. Again, I doubt it, but we'll go ahead and try it. And then secondly, we're going to disconnect the coil packs and see if that noise stops. I may misquote this, and if I do, make sure you guys comment below and tell me how I got the information misconstrued. However, if the coil packs are disconnected and the noise goes away, then that means that the issue is based on a specific cylinder, okay? So with the issue being based on a specific cylinder, then that means that there's bottom engine problems, okay? However, if it continues to make that noise, even though I am disconnecting different cylinders, then that means that it more than likely is the lifters, okay? Now, I hate to do this right now. It is almost 10:30 p.m. on a Sunday. I've been busy all day, and I'm just not getting the opportunity to do this, but I need to do it today because I won't have any other time. So I really hate to bother the neighbors, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to try to do this really, really quick, okay? Because I don't want the neighbors to be like, oh, he's running that loud car again, because it is loud. It is. So I'm going to start by disconnecting the wire to the coil packs on both sides. I'm hoping this doesn't take any longer than like 5 minutes. So we're going to pop underneath the car, check the harmonic balancer first. All right, so let's crack the garage open a bit. Do I have the key? Yes. Yes. Okay, that's enough. All right, family, so let's get underneath real quick. So you guys can see I just lifted this side here, and it's still doing it. So it did sound like it got louder. All right, again, let me do it one more time. But it does sound like it's on this side. You know, it slows down. All right, we'll go over to this side. All right, still making that noise. All right, there you have it. All right, family, I just want y'all to see what it looks like outside right now. Again, it is 6 degrees outside. I just said again, it's because I've been thinking about it so much. But it's 6 degrees outside and so much snow everywhere. Whew. All right, family, so now you guys can see my breath, because it's so cold outside, crazy. So as you guys can see, so I want to point out a few things. Number one, people were asking me, is the car smoking? You guys can see when I started the car up, it didn't spit out any smoke or anything. Now, it got smoky in here after I let the garage up because it's 6 degrees outside. So it's smoking because it's cold and it hasn't been started, but it's not smoking just, on itself. Number one. Number two, when I got underneath the car to check the harmonic balancer, it sounded like the noise, I'm not gonna lie, it did sound like the noise was coming from down there. So I don't know if it means that it's a bad harmonic balancer. I doubt it, but I don't know. But it did sound like it was down there. And number three, and you guys know I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not trying to sell a car that is in worse condition than what I'm saying it's in. People have been reaching out to me, and I tell them the truth. And if it keeps them from buying the car, it just keeps them from buying the car. You know, I am more worried about me as a person, my morals, and making sure that, you know, what I'm giving people is what I'm giving people. Because I don't want somebody to buy a car and just be like, oh, he did this and did that. And that's why the individual that I bought the car from, even though there's a little bit more wrong with it, he was up front and saying like, okay, you know, this noise, this gets stuck, this does this, this does that. And then, you know, I looked around the car. So again, I broke the transmission. The diff was bad, but he thought it was something else, which is fine. And, you know, this stuck clutch issue, I knew that. And that's a common issue. So I'm going to try to do the same thing in the sense that now the engine is a different story. I think something was up with the engine, but it's a different story. I'm going to make sure that I'm honest with people and upfront. So let's talk about the engine. So now you guys could hear when I disconnected the coils on this side here, on the driver's side, it kind of slowed down. The noise slowed down in terms of the squeaking. So I do think it's coming from this side. And if I'm not mistaken, that means that, you know, disconnecting those coils, it cuts off this entire side, you know, for a second. So it did slow down. And then once I connected, it sped up again. And on the other side, I wasn't paying much attention, but I don't think it slowed down the way it did over here. So again, you know, a few people wanted to see that. They wanted to see if it was the harmonic balancer. They wanted to see, you know, what would happen if I disconnected the coils. And I hope they weren't discussing each individual coil here, like wire, and instead just, you know, again, the whole coil pack, you know, as a whole. So, you know, if it was individual ignition coils, that would have been easier. I don't think they wanted me to disconnect each and every wire. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, I'm still sticking to the fact that I think it's lifters. Again, if you guys want to buy this car, it's on sale until Saturday, which is when it goes to the shop. And the price is $15,000. Okay. But it's a nice car. You know, it's fun. Every time I sit inside of it, I do think like, damn, this is a cool car, and I do miss it. But, you know, if I could take this money and do something else with it, I will. But if I got to spend more money, then I will. You know, I'm kind of in the middle right now. And the reason why I do want to sell it before I get it fixed is because I know once I get it fixed, I won't want to sell it, right? Until something else happens. So, and maybe I'll just get it running really well, and then I'll go ahead and get rid of it. But in the meantime, and in between time, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hit the subscribe button. I got some other videos coming that I recorded yesterday. 2 of them, which I think are going to be pretty cool videos. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.